Hello, Phil Shades. We're your Charlotte Wayne Chronic over here with an episode of the test. Yeah, that's
The test.
Listen, it's so simple. It's forgettable. Would you ever kill someone under any circumstance? Oh yeah, sure, totally.
Yeah.
If
you had one day to live, would you tell anyone?
No, I wouldn't. Even if it is selfish, I wouldn't. Because technically, if you're,
I tell some.
I feel like because I've heard the idea of like if you don't tell anyone,
I
are you
tell
being
people.
selfish? It's like the idea that you're not giving them the chance to do well.
Say goodbye.
Yeah, you know.
You're not giving them the chance to say goodbye. It is a bit cruel. I would tell them, but at the same time, I'd spend my time with them. I'd tell them. I'd tell some people.
You can spend time with them without telling them. Have you ever told your darkest secret to someone?
I'd do both.
Have I ever told my darkest secret? Yeah.
Yeah, I've told my darkest secrets. Like,
yeah,
I really don't care.
Do you ever trust me?
I told a good amount of my dark secrets to you, man. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, I guess that's true. Do you trust me even though you know nothing about me? No, I never. Why would anyone trust you? You're just pixels on a screen.
I do believe that there should be like a hint of trust in the average person. Not that you should like instantly just automatically trust someone. More that you shouldn't not trust someone.
My point of view is that we're going to this guy, like, you know, like those fortune people
I believe, I don't,
fortune, and it's like the tarot cards or something. Like, I'm not saying that.
Right.
I will take something away from it, but
hear me out, right? Hear me out. We constantly get told as children and like brought up under the idea of stranger danger, right?
Yes.
But I believe that it's more effective to teach children to be more aware of strange behavior than just strangers in general.
Yeah, because it's more likely to happen to someone around you rather than some random person.
Right.
Likelihood, at least.
The people closest to you are the most likely to hurt you, especially as a child. And to be able to point out strange behavior can help them in the future, and it brings them up to not just immediately distrust everyone that they meet immediately. It's just a way better way of going about things.
I feel like the reason why I say I know is like why I don't trust him is it's not like out of like I think he's gonna hurt me. It's more of just I'm skeptical and just more like, yeah, I trust you as much as the waifus on my screen are gonna save me when a gun comes into the room, you know? Like,
I mean, for me, it's more of, I don't really have any particular feeling about this, so, yeah, this is a situation where for the first time ever, even though I don't know this person, I will give this person the benefit of the doubt since it's the first time. I will trust you, giving you the benefit of the doubt. Do you know who I am? No idea.
Well, I know.
Well, I know who you are.
If I appear behind you right now, would you scream? No.
No.
Because you could just be a cardboard cutout. If I told you that I've been behind you this entire time, would it scare you? No, because you're still a cardboard cutout.
No.
Of course not. That would be silly now, wouldn't it? Hold on.
Yes, I already answered this question earlier.
Would you consider yourself
it's like in the last episode.
Yeah.
In the last episode, I brought this question on myself. Yes.
Yes.
Would I consider myself to be romantic?
No.
This is my guilty pleasure. I like romantic things. I believe in romanticism. I love it. It's great. It's beautiful. I believe in romance, in love, and honestly, I consider myself to be a sucker for romance.
Okay.
That is my ultimate guilty pleasure. I like shit like
exists,
romantic comedies.
I'm definitely not romantic.
Right.
have you ever been in a physical fight? Have I been in a
Yes.
physical fight? No, I don't think I have. Are you prone to headaches?
Prone to headaches or migraines? That shit's genetic.
Yeah. Do you look at the ground when you... No, I can officially say no, because I used to do that for most of my life, and it was only like the last few years when I made an actual effort to look forward, specifically, that I stopped looking down.
It depends. If the sun's up, then yeah, I'm looking down because I don't want the sun to rise. But
I don't mean that.
I'm just giving my answer.
Okay.
Like I don't. It's like a 50-50 if I'm looking at the ground or not. I don't have a specific pattern that I follow.
I thought you were trying to twist my whole I don't look down anymore.
No.
Look up. Are you attracted to opposite sex? Yes.
Yes, I am.
Although I don't know what the opposite sex of a shadow is. This is an interesting question. Would you ever shave your head? No. Well, damn, I'm not getting that one. I guess I have to work. I guess it has to be a long distance relationship.
Long distance.
Yeah.
Right.
And how do we communicate? Is it like through like smoke signals or something? No, because smoke doesn't travel through space.
Shadow sign language.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, that could work actually. I can see that. But how would the sun send messages to me
casts
then?
the shadow. Well, the sun is light. Light casts a shadow.
Yeah, it casts me, but it doesn't tell me shit. It makes me, but it doesn't tell me anything.
Well, it's a one-sided relationship. Oh
well. Yes or no, would you ever shave your head?
Believe it or not, even with my luscious curls and lovely afro, which I love dearly, I was at one point, I would constantly go back to buzz cuts. Yeah.
Have you ever are you attracted?
Are you attracted to muscular bodies?
No.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have those thighs. Although when you hold on, when your husband says shave, it means like you go bald, not just like cut your hair, right? You did realize that, right?
Right.
Okay. I didn't know
if
you
like
were
bald or anything. Like it doesn't matter.
Bald.
A buzz cut is basically bald, almost.
No.
So like it doesn't make a difference to me if I went to the one over the other.
There's a difference. There's a pretty big difference. One has hair and the other one doesn't. You know.
Right, but honestly, I don't notice much of a difference personally.
Because in real life, there is plenty of differences. Okay.
I've never been one to care about my immediate appearance or whatever.
So you say yay and I say nay?
Yes. It depends, but overall, yes, I'm attracted to muscular bodies.
You ever... Yeah. I know.
Proper dancing? I'd say... I think I have, but it's like been the rarest thing. I don't even dance when I'm alone, man. Like, I can, but it's rare.
Do you trust your best friend
entirely?
I do.
No.
Do you remember your childhood extremely well? No, because child amnesia, where you lose like your first 5 years of like info or whatever.
Well, childhood can contain anything in the first 18 years. That is still childhood since you're a child.
I see. Well, I guess then no still, because my high school was pretty much a blur.
What about your middle school?
Middle school... What, is that the one before high school?
Yeah.
Okay, then that one's even more of a blur. I got bullied and then nothing, and then I don't remember anything until 10 years later.
Honestly, same. I don't remember shit about anything before 16. Like, everything else is a blur.
I know brief things, and I know stories, and I know why I don't remember anything. Like, I know everything that caused it, but I don't really know anything very well in great detail about my childhood.
In particular, same. for me, like my brain kind of just automatically shuts shit out, and I just suffer from like flashbacks and whatnot sometimes of
I
just
think of it as
trauma
like almost
and
landmarks. Like if
like
you can think of specific times, and it's like you remember that one specific time, but anything in between those times.
You were
just
here
nothing.
at one point. You were here at one point, and this kind of happened, but you barely remember that, and everything else is just gone. You don't remember anything.
All right, next question.
Right.
So we both say no.
No, I don't remember.
Would you rob a bank if you could get away with it? Yeah.
No.
Do you ever dream about running from a killer? Actually, okay, I'll say I had, but okay. So when I was very young, I had nightmares of running away as I was a chicken, running away from a mad lady with an axe, chasing after me, trying to kill me. So, from my understanding, I would say yes because they were trying to kill me and had killed many others. That's why I was running away from them.
I've had dreams where I've been killed, tortured, and all sorts of things. So
yes, I've dreamt about running away from a killer because it was an easy one.
Yes.
Do you ever dream about falling? That's a common dream, but do I have that? Not really. I mean, dreams have kind of stopped recently. Besides that one dream about snakes, but other than that, like dreams have kind of fallen off.
Like I've said, throughout my entire life, I've only had like a couple dreams, like rarely, and I think I've only dreamt about falling once.
Do you want to know one of my earliest dreams I can remember?
Particular? No.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, okay. One of my earliest dreams I can remember is I remember when I was having nightmares of insects because I was scared of them, and I was thinking to myself that I'm like, oh, I'm so scared of this, and then one day I got the courage to like make a sword in my dream, and I slayed the giant insect, and after that day I just didn't really care about ants or really any other insect. The only ones I were afraid of were bees, spiders, and snakes because they all had venom or could poison me. And the bee was just because I know how bad people who are allergic for bees can be. And I thought that
I was allergic to bees when I was a kid too, and I used to take it fucking personally or some shit. Because at one point when I was just a little kid, I took a baseball bat and just went out into the yard and just started wailing on any bee I saw.
You saw the bee movie and you thought that you just sass talked the wrong bee.
You
just went on a massacre. Genocide bees.
Right, because I am really allergic to them. Do I enjoy scary movies or books?
No.
Yeah.
Do you
Do I enjoy comedic television shows or movies?
Yes. The first example I can think of is like Free Guy. Do I like being the center of attention?
No.
Actually,
Free Guy, which I thought could have funny moments. I overall disapprove of Free Guy because it's just look at the references. That's just a fucking like it's just a dick chain like swaying for fucking money from a monopolistic organization. What?
Do you know Mitchell's vs. Machines? Did you ever watch that?
I haven't seen it.
Do I like being in the center?
Right, there are movies like that.
I would say for most of my life no, but honestly as of recent, probably yes. Like the whole showman persona, and I like to be entertaining, so like theoretically I would say yes.
That's the thing. I like to be entertaining. I like to be fun. I like being around people. I like helping, and I like doing things. But I've never, ever liked attention. As soon as people put attention on me, I just hate everything.
I'd say yes. Do you feel like
something is always watching you?
No.
No.
Because I'm not paranoid enough to think about it. Have you ever wondered what it would be like in space? have I wondered? Like, because the question isn't do you want to, it's the question of have you wondered? And I would say...
Have you wondered?
No,
Yeah.
not really.
I've wondered what it would be to be stuck immortal floating through the abyss of space. I've thought of that.
I just never cared to leave Earth.
That'd be cool.
Earth had AC and that's all I needed.
Well, it's not even if it's like not voluntary. Oh, don't worry, it'd be plenty cool and hot in space.
Well, see, I don't want it to be hot. That's why I wouldn't want to go to space.
Well, don't worry. You'd be freezing and turning to a popsicle on one side and burning to death on the other.
Well, death isn't ideal either, and I realized I would die, so I didn't really care to go to space.
Like I said, if I was like just immortal floating through space, like I've thought about that, and that'd be kind of cool. Also a nightmare incarnate, but also, yeah, I've wondered what it would be like. I don't think it's always necessarily a positive.
Have you ever had an out-of-body experience? Okay, no. I can
Does
easily
premonition
say
count?
no. What? What does count?
Does premonition count?
Premonition is where you see what's gonna happen, right?
Yes, it's kind of where you kind of see yourself,
Okay.
and like you're
Then I guess
having
I have
like
to
a
ask you a question.
flash. For me, like
does deja vu count? Because I've had dreams where I'm like, oh, the day started, and I go through what would happen, and then I would go wake up and do the exact same thing I did in my dream, and I'm like, what? Like, can I?
right, and it feels a bit.
It feels weird. It's like, how did I
Right,
know?
but like
this
I
was
said,
gonna be-
I don't normally dream, but there like I was saying, like there's been times where I've had just straight up like flashes of like shit happen in my head, and then just like months later it can happen.
I don't think that counts, and I don't think what I said counts either. Because when I think of out of body, I think that
I don't think what you said counts.
I don't think yours counts either, because you're saying you're seeing it. Because when I think out of
Well,
body,
maybe
it means you
not.
specifically feel like you're not in your body, but I don't. Neither of our experiences.
Okay, yeah, you're
express
right,
that.
you're right.
Neither of our experiences express that. They say we both felt like
Then,
we
no,
saw
I
the
wouldn't.
future. You know,
I don't think I've had an experience where I could like
say you were out of body.
my spirit was out of my body.
Yeah.
No. Have you ever punched another?
I knew this question was coming. Did you know this question was coming?
No. I love it. What is why?
No. We both say no.
No. I haven't, but like if I was given the opportunity, I can't say that I'd say no. What?
I remember by the end after this test, he wanted to punch one.
Who?
Matt Pat. Even if it was just jokingly, he
Matt
didn't
Pat?
say that. Yeah, he played this,
I
and,
mean,
and he said that he
I'm
wanted to punch
saying,
a nun.
I mean, now that the question's been put in front of me, now I'm kind of curious.
No. Would you?
Do you like dogs better than cats?
No.
Absolutely not.
Do you prefer to read more than you
prefer to
prefer to watch?
read?
Nope. We're the opposite on
Yes.
this one. Are you still wondering why I asked you if you've ever punched it? No, not really. I don't give away.
I'm not still wondering it, but I like the question.
Are you? Do you
I get starstruck easily.
Okay, question.
No.
Starstruck is where you see something and you are stuck in place because
you're
you're
just-
looking at it.
Yeah, you're shocked. You're shocked.
Okay,
Right.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever... Have I ever done with a game? Yes, I've done with a game. Yep, I've been starstruck. Oh, but easily
You've been
is the
starstruck.
question. Okay, then no. Easily,
It
then
depends.
no.
Like, how often does it happen?
It happened when I first
Or,
played
like, how
Borderlands
often
3 when it
does
first
it
came
happen?
out, and I was like... It was like the Holy Grail.
Oh, yeah, what did I click?
I think you were over no. Because if you clicked yes, I think you said no. I'm pretty sure. Do
Fuck.
you hate going to big parties and social gatherings?
Yes.
I would say most of the time I did, but nowadays, no. I would love to go to those. If your favorite part of your birthday, or is your favorite part about receiving presents? Yeah, because it's when I get those monetary value.
No, I always hate. I don't know if I should say this, but when I was a little kid, I'd run away from my own birthday party because I just hated it with the people surrounding me. It'd kill me even all the way back then. So like people surrounding me and just like staring at me, like opening a present, it gives me anxiety.
I would say that, yeah, I definitely would say that. Seriously though, no.
Seriously, have you ever punched like just really bam right in the face? Nut punch. No.
No.
I really want.
Did you
Yes.
laugh? No. Did you say no?
Yes.
Are you eager
You
now?
so get the opportunity to punch sometime
no.
soon. Yes. If there's a hell, do you
think
think you're going to
no,
it?
'cause I don't
I
there's
think
one.
we're all going to it. If there is a hell, if there is, I don't think that, like, that would mean that there's probably a god and a selection process. And honestly, with all the religions and the mix-ups of like translations, like hell, you realize that the very first line in the Bible is mistranslated.
It makes sense. I'm not. This is an American / English thing we're talking about. This guy makes sense. I know English.
I know it's written in Hebrew.
Yep, that makes sense. That doesn't surprise me one bit.
Fucking
Americans mistranslate things. I couldn't believe it. You know.
Europeans mistranslating things and then diversifying it to Americans who even further
Actually, I wouldn't be able to say Europeans because I don't know how bad they are at translating. But I know at least Americans are too lazy to be accurate. At least some of the time.
I mean, that's the thing. In America, we mostly just took the Bible, privatized it, and then sold it.
Yeah.
Like in a more, shall we, like evangelical, Mormon sense.
Yeah. But no, the answer here for me is
no. Like, yeah.
Because
most people, it's not a question if you think it's there or not. If there is a hell, doesn't matter if you think there is or not.
Because I'm not committing atrocities.
Well, just because you're not committing atrocities doesn't mean you wouldn't go to hell. That's the thing.
If there was one, I imagine you'd only go to hell for atrocities. So
God creates humans in the sense where they're guaranteed to sin. Guaranteed to where not everyone can repent for sin. So basically,
it's the question of guaranteed. Do you think there's a God or not? Because I say no, and so that means that I don't think
it's not. It's not asking.
Well, no, if there's hell and it's not asking that. Heaven, right? You're saying there has to be a God.
It's asking. Yes, exactly. That's what this question is saying. It's saying that there, like, if there is, which means in this context of this question, there is a heaven and hell, there is a God or whatever. In the context of this question, if there was one, do you think that you would go to hell?
No.
And okay, I'm actually interested to see your reasoning on that one personally.
I don't think I will go because honestly, I've never given a shit, and I've never done anything actively out of pure. Basically, I've never gone out to harm anyone, and I've never done anything actively evil. So.
Well, that's the thing. You probably have. Well, no, I'm not.
Okay.
But I'm just saying you have, and beyond that, I guarantee you have, and God's determination for good and bad, it still doesn't matter if you in our current sense of morality do everything right, you'd still be fucking something up because morality that Christianity was written under, I don't know, 1,000 years ago.
So then my reasoning for saying I don't think I'm going is because I don't give it power. That's my reasoning. I don't give it power.
That doesn't change if you would go there or not. Even if you don't give it power, that doesn't change whether you go there or not.
Right? What if the way you go is if you give it power. I know it's a god, but like theoretically, right? This is all theoretical no matter how you slice it.
I understand what you're saying.
What if you give it no
well, not
value?
in this. Right. I understand what you're saying, and I had the same thought process a lot of the time for real life, but in the context of this question, that's not available. That's not available for this kind of answer, because this is just saying there is no if, and but about it.
Okay.
There just is heaven and hell, and you are going to one or the other. Do you think which one do you think you're going to?
I would say heaven.
You think you're going to heaven?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I'm curious on why, but I'm not gonna push it too much more.
Okay, if I think of the best reason, it's not really a reason. It's more of a idea. And even if it was a real thing, I still wouldn't say I'd go to hell. It's like if it's a god and if it's like a self-value thing. I feel like how I imagine hell personally. Even if you get tested, it's a self-value, right? Where if you think you deserve to go, you go. And how I imagine is that I don't think I do because I've never done anything
I guess that's
horrible.
just I don't think that's necessarily the context of the question. It's not a context of if you're getting punished severely for it or not.
But isn't hell a punishment? That's the thing, though. Isn't it a punishment? Or are we just saying it's called hell and it's not really hell?
Honestly, that's mostly a mistranslation as well.
Okay.
Mostly in hell, what there is after there's just like two sides of heaven. One side is like controlled and like it's filled with non-believers and whatnot. And at the end times, it's not that there's just like some evangelical hell waiting for like the end of everything. It's just that all people who don't believe in God, all people who refuse to believe, all people who like didn't like learn or like all bow down to God, they are all basically incinerated. And hell is just like the temporary waiting room of everyone who died until then.
Okay, well, that changes the context heavily because
until
most
you're
of my
erased
reasons
from
are just
existence.
self-belief and self-tells. So
right, that's what Christianity is.
Because if it's not just a punishment, then it's just like a limbo scenario, where it's like you're being determined where you go after that.
Non-existence. Yeah, it's still a threat of non-existence after a while.
Okay.
Well, I don't see it as a hell either, but at the same time, I do question the morality of God to create consciousness only to.
I don't see as bad.
Right. But my question of the morality of God is if you're going to erase everything that uses the free will that you gave them to give them the option to go against you, is it really free will if you still threaten them with non-existence? Even if it's not that bad, to take away consciousness from something you gave consciousness is cruel, because not everyone's going to be okay with that, obviously.
Yeah.
There's still a huge question in the ethics and morality of that, no matter what. To just create something only to take away with a conscience and to understanding. Maybe? I don't remember.
Okay. Let's move on to another question because we're down to a minute.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy fantasy fiction games? Wait, hold on. Fiction is the non-real, right?
Yes.
Fantasy fiction, yeah, I like it. It's anime. Frequently, you can say either answer because frequently is by your own personal taste.
Honestly, yeah, frequently is by your own taste. Compared to how much I probably should,
I would say no.
I'm honestly kind of split on it.
I would say no because I just think of the media comedically, like, there's people who are actual porn addicts and I'm not that, so that's what I'm going off of.
Well, no, if you're gonna use porn addict, then obviously no, but at this, like, how often is frequently is very, very subjective.
Okay, If I had to give a
Like,
number to
there's
the
the
word
question of,
frequently
like,
in saying a day period, frequent would be 6 times. That's my saying.
a day?
6 times a day. Yeah. That would be very frequent.
Oh my god. Who's got that much time on their hands?
You don't need
Like,
time.
what?
You just need a lot of hormones.
If that's the case, then definitely not. If that's the bar, then no.
That's my bar, at least.
If that's the bar.
Are
you wondering what constitutes frequently?
Yes, actually, yes. I will say yeses because that was the question. Are you slightly
uncomfortable right now? Nah.
No.
Is your mouth dry? Nah.
Nah.
Does profanity make you uncomfortable? Nah.
Nah.
Do you believe in legendary beasts like the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot?
Ooh. No. I don't believe him because of all I don't.
Bigfoot one I find interesting, and I was like, well, that one feels like the most accurate of anything, and also the most like beefed and made up as well, though. So who knows? But overall, I'd say no.
So
I do find it funny how Washington has a law. You do realize that Washington has a law that upon the discovery of Bigfoot, you're not allowed to hunt them or even like approach them or bother them.
Alright, that makes sense.
And I don't know why, but it's kind of funny either way. I'm gonna say yes, just for fun.
So,
are you poor with money management?
Hey,
no.
Do you want to make this long, or do you want to? Because we are at our time.
God, we should probably look up how many questions are in this, because.
Okay, I can Google it, sure, but I don't know what question we're on. So how would we know if we're close to the end? I guess we know we're at 100 or so. So. I'll pause the video and I'll go look real quick. Don't you fucking pick a number until I come back, okay?
Alright, pausing the video?
Yep.
Is the video still going?
Alright, so we're back. We're gonna keep going until the very end. Choose one of these numbers.
69 because it's the funny number.
Nah. Motherfucker. I was gonna say
Choose one of these colors that resonates with you in this very moment.
In this very moment, I would say green.
Right now, for me, I'm feeling purple.
Choose one of these words that feels resonate with you. Plagued, I would say. Plagued, for me, what are you going with? Wretched, sick, toxic, vile, wicked, or plagued?
Wretched.
Wretched?
I'm going with wicked or plagued.
Oh, wretched, I see what you're saying. Plagued? Okay. Why are you going with plague? Explain yours, because I know why I'm saying mine.
Because obviously we're all still plagued with flaws.
Oh, I was gonna say I was plagued with a bunch of chores that are very annoying because they're all outside.
Oh, fucking shut. Alright.
Choose one of these words that resonates
in this very moment.
I would say, I would say glorious. Yeah, I'd say glorious.
Blessed, glorious, or celestial. I always liked celestial, but
okay.
I'm not a big thing. Blessed, because I do feel like I am lucky to be in the situation I'm in now. And honestly, overall, I'm feeling glorious.
Alright, so we both went glorious. Choose one of these words. Okay. Luck, skill, strength, agility, intelligence, charm. I would say...
Intellect.
I don't know what I'd say for that one.
You enjoy solving mathematical puzzles. No, I'm more into just fitting together historical puzzles. That's questioning enough. Do you speak more than one language fluently? No. Have you visited a country other than your own? No.
No.
Do you enjoy coffee?
No.
Yes. Do you believe in demons? No. Do you believe in angels? No.
No. Actually, I believe in demons, but I don't believe in angels. For sharks, no.
Do you prefer baths over showers?
No.
Ooh, okay. It depends. I'm a bit tall, and I've never been in a bathtub that actually fucking fits me. So, like, I enjoy the feeling of a bath a lot, but overall I prefer just, like, getting a quick shower.
More is just because you're not soaking in your own filth. Because in a bath, your dirt particles and all your dead skin cells are all just staying in the water. And assuming it's not running water, because in most of the bathtubs it's not, it's normally resting water, then it's not really going anywhere.
Right.
Maybe if you took a shower before the bath, maybe that would make it better, but you're still resting in a body of water with, like, and you're not, and if you know yourself, you can know, okay, do I, like, because I know myself, I shed, my elbows shed quite often, so that taking a bath isn't really ideal.
I mean, I guess. I don't think that much into it. I just think, yes, my back is finally out of pain. Finally, yes. Hot bath, yes. That's more my thought process. But overall, I prefer the quickness of a shower.
Showers, honestly. Do you smell of perfume or cologne? Oh, wait. Oh, does the smell, not do you smell? Does it give you headaches?
I mean, it can. It depends on how overwhelming it is.
Okay, I'll say no because I've never experienced it.
Not on average.
Like, if you don't experience it, then you can't really say you have.
Right, if someone, like, bombards you with, like a chemical bomb of, like, cologne or perfume, then yeah, it can give you a headache.
So you just need the average smell of it? No. A mustard bomb, and then you'll be able to find out if colognes give you a headache?
Well, mustard gas is actually, it has no odor.
Oh, I thought, doesn't it blind people or something,
it makes your eyes water, and it kills you slowly from the inside out.
Oh, okay.
Painfully.
Oh, okay.
So you're gonna be coughing and choking to death. But it's not like methane gas, which methane gas is also an odorless, tasteless gas. So you're just gonna be breathing that in until you slowly die. But mustard gas, you'll start choking, and things will be god awful first.
Okay.
And then you die.
Next question, so no for both of us.
Did you see a shadow move in your room a few moments ago?
Yes, but it was because
I was about to say, look, it's you.
It was because I actually have a reason for this. It's because my curtains move because my fan is actively on. So yes, but it's not that scary. It's just self-explained quite easily. Actually, no, that shadow did move. Yeah.
That's fortunate.
Do you ever hear your
name getting called?
Actually, yes. I've recently done it like twice, where I'm like, someone calls me and then it's like, no, okay. Do things in your home often go missing, then reappear? Yes, because I forget what shit is, and then someone else finds it.
It's more someone else loses my shit and I end up finding it. But overall, things usually stay where I keep them.
So it doesn't specifically say it has to be your thing. It could just be in the house. Things often go missing and reappear later.
So
yeah.
Yes, they do.
So yeah, we both say yes. Do you ever wear
footsteps around you in your
home?
Oh,
here. Why do I fully turned the H into a W? Do you ever wear footsteps around you?
Read.
Hear them around me. No. Like, the only time I've thought of it is when I'm paranoid in a new house and it's creaky. Like, if the floorboards are creaky, I'll be, like, super paranoid where it's like, what could have made it?
Right.
You know?
Right. Years ago, when I was, like, before I was turned 16, like, when I was extremely paranoid and just, like, not mentally well.
Yeah.
I would, like, hear footsteps around me even while I was alone.
Yeah.
But overall, that shit stopped a while ago, so thank God. random knocking
noises
around you.
Knocking noises? Nope. They're not
sometimes
random, because, like, I hear knocking occasionally, but it's not, like, random. Like, whenever it happens is when someone else is trying to call me while I'm recording, or if I'm playing a game.
Right.
So it's always
random knocking.
It's not random is the problem, right? The word that's the problem here is that random. It's a very designated time.
Yeah, for me, I live out in the country, and there's probably a mouse or two living in the walls. So sometimes I'll hear knocking and shit. Does that count as random?
No, that works. Although I think the reason why I don't hear things more often than not is because I'm listening to music on full blast more often than not, so I don't hear things half the time anyway. So even if there was knocking, I literally can sleep through my fire alarm. That's not even a joke. I found out like a few years ago I can sleep through my fire alarm. Do you often look at the same?
You often look at the same time on the clock every day.
No.
Yes. And like I know exactly what this is talking about. You have a specific time of the day where it's just like in your internal schedule that you just check the clock.
Have you ever felt your feet being grabbed in the middle of the night? No. Or sleeping while sleeping?
Not when they were. I've been grabbed by my feet while I was sleeping and then literally dragged out of my bed, thrown out, really. But not just like the feeling.
That sounds like paralysis demon. Like the idea that you're being grabbed in your sleep
right.
and you know about it, you know. Do you have any pets?
Yes, I have pets. Favorite color green?
Yes.
No. Are you attracted to a family member?
No.
No. If you won the lottery, would you share the money with anyone? Yes.
Yeah. I'd get you a better PC.
If you could be dictator of your own country, would you accept the role? Okay.
Okay.
Now this definitely has its advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah. Because like technically,
you know me, right?
Can you be a dictator that's like really chill? Like what if you go against everything that
you very well could. You could be a dictator and just ball out and do a lot of great things.
Yeah.
Like Fidel Castro, as fear-mongered as he was in the United States, he improved the hell out of fucking Cuba.
Yeah.
During his reign, the medical advancements, the work advancements, the general security of everything did actually go up. And the corruption in the government also kind of went down.
Yeah.
It's just that he was often fucking offing people, usually because America was sending constant spies to kill him. I mean, it makes sense if you're paranoid if someone's actually trying to kill you 24/7.
If someone just thought a dictator's like Hitler, right? And it's like, yeah, and then they're like, it's like that. So why are you like that?
It's a dictator.
And then it's like, no, I'm just really chill. I just like smoking, and I'm just like
a dictator is
420,
right.
You know, weed, make smoking ideas.
A dictator is just someone who. A dictator is someone who takes a temporary, permanent, until their death probably, or ousting, spot as the leader of
opposites, because one's for some time and the other one's.
Well, you know what I mean.
Okay.
Right, I meant permanent as in there's not a time limit usually.
Okay.
It's more of there's it has to be they're voted out or they're just straight up off. One, or they're dead. Yeah. One of those two things usually has to happen. There's also dictators like Putin who rig elections in their favor and whatnot, but
yeah.
What are you gonna do?
So yes,
but
roll.
Also just because your country doesn't have a dictator doesn't mean your country's not ruled by authoritarian forces.
Yeah.
Like America, we're ruled by corporate monopolies. And a government that's marginally effective.
Yeah.
Because the people honestly refuse to use it.
So accept it.
But
yes. Click.
Would I be the dictator of my own country? Now this is a different question. It's asking me if I would be a dictator. There's a lot of good things I could do as a dictator. Okay, actually.
Yeah, you would
But
say
there's
yes.
the factor of, again, if you're a dictator, everyone would try to kill you.
I feel like you're
instantly
okay,
the number one target.
From your beliefs that you told
You're instantly
me,
number one
you
target.
would say yes. From my understanding, you would say yes.
No. I told you that I believe in a lot
of... You want
of
to make a change. And was
great
this
things.
like you make the change?
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
That's what I'm thinking, right?
But I don't believe in dictatorship. I don't believe in dictatorships, though. I'm like, I believe in like passing on to the. First off, a dictatorship is a job you have until you pass, for some reason, like someone offing you, or
Yes,
like you get ousted, and I don't really want the. Again, I've told you like I would consider like doing stuff like being president, or like, and I'd try and do stuff like being a senator.
But like risk of dying. Because it would let you make a change in the world.
Honestly, the risk of dying's like a secondary thought. It's more so I have a question about like the morality of it. Because even like I'm not even for the smaller positions in our current government being permanent. Like senator, if you keep winning elections, you can be a senator basically forever. And like one of my main goals in getting into politics is to put a term limit on basically every role. That way it keeps like the progress fresh in the entire system. It keeps its blood flowing. So no. Overall, I think while it would be useful for doing a lot of things instantly, I don't believe it's the most effective things of making it. It's the most effective way of making it change.
Green, and I would be the worst dictator ever. Not in like an evil way, just as in I wouldn't care enough to actually care about the country, and I would just leave it to the advisors.
Alright. For me, I don't think a single man can run an entire country effectively enough. And even if I could, like, that's just a lot of responsibility and whatnot, man. And overall, I believe that the best thing in general, I believe that the people make that decision, not any single person. That's why I believe in an actual democracy, not a representative democracy.
Like you want me to let you know when we're about to get to an
hour? I'm assuming we're almost there.
Do you ever wonder what it would be like to be in prison?
In prison? Yes.
No.
There's been multiple socialists that were thrown in prison just for exercising their beliefs. Do you like fishing? Yes.
No.
Do you like hunting? Yes.
Nah.
Do you like camping?
Nah.
Yes. Do you like guns?
Yeah.
Yes. Are you getting tired of answering questions? Honestly, no, but we gotta call it sometime soon. Would you consider yourself to be kinky? It depends on who I'm with.
Okay. I would say, what are your kinks and would you... Okay, I would say... I sure want to answer this one. What would I say? I would say yes, but only to specific things.
What, this one?
Because, like, when I think of kinky, it's like, I'm not saying I'm into everything, but there are kinks.
Oh, no, it doesn't... Oh, no. Kinky just means that you are into kinks. You're not, like, afraid of, like, sharing or, like, showing that you have a kink.
Yeah, I'm definitely kinky. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm good with that label.
Right.
Or
if, like, you have a kink and you're proud of it or something.
Yeah. I don't know if proud is smart, yeah. Eyes are windows, soul.
Yeah. I believe so. Like, there's a definite connection. Because I believe, I'm gonna say yes because eye contact builds a connection, and connection with soul is like what the idea of like eyes are window to the soul. What that phrase is saying is like to look at someone in the eyes is like one of the best ways to get closer to them.
I don't like it because personally, when I think of seeing a soul, I feel like only seeing through the eyes is limited, and you don't really like personally how I imagine. I get what you're saying,
right?
But I imagine it like when I think of the phrase, I think, oh, if you look at their eyes, you know their soul. It's like no, you have to talk to them. You have to, you can't read someone, but we're gonna be married in like 3 years, like you can't, and you can't tell their past
Right.
either. You can't get anything from.
You
like,
can't do any of that.
Yeah,
You can
really
get a reading
anything.
of a person. You can make a connection with a person, but you can't actually learn. That's not what it's trying to say. I mean, there's like a part of that is part of the soul and part of the process of building a relationship. But looking at someone in the eyes, that does help, like, start and build a connection.
Okay,
yes.
This question's actually interesting.
But also, I understand what you're saying.
Would you say that? So, saying do you always keep your promise? Does that mean that if you literally couldn't, like, let's say you had a meeting and you couldn't make it, like, by no means, there's just nothing, no way you could get there. And let's say you promise you'd
right,
get there.
There's
Is
no
that
way you have
breaking the promise, or are you just like, because technically you're not following through. You're not following through.
I feel like socially that is an exempt situation, right? Because, like, yeah, because one, you are breaking the promise, but it's socially exempt because it was unstoppable. Okay. But you are still breaking it, but it's not an issue. Is the thing that makes it okay.
I have definitely made promise to do chores and then just forgotten to do chores, and that wasn't done, and I didn't care much.
Right.
So,
for me, it's like I have promised I've done. For me, it's I've promised I've done something, and then something like happens in the moment, like where I forget because something else happened, or I'm just like I get busy. Or just something like that. That stuff happens all the time. So yeah, I have broken promises before.
That's
but when it comes to like actually being able to keep to my word,
what would count? Because I think of recording personally.
I will always try to keep to my word.
So when I ran out of power, it's like,
right.
You can't get to my meeting. You know, that's how I think of it. So
right.
Like, if you can't get to it by any means, you're breaking the promise. Still, just. It's out of your control. Would you ever completely trust someone who lied?
That's why it's not an issue.
No.
Because I can't. It's not even if someone's lied to me. It's like that question with the best friend. I don't trust anyone 100. You can't trust someone 100%. You have to have reason of doubt for every situation. Always. You always have to have a 50-50 mind at the start of something, in my opinion.
My only issue is that most of my reason of mind is just me making up excuses, so I don't have much reason in the first place.
Heck.
Are you an only child?
Only child? No, I had a sibling. I didn't see them much. I was basically raising myself, so I'm gonna say no, but overall,
I had a sister
almost
for
basically.
Most of my life, but then they moved out, and I haven't really talked to them.
Right.
Do you ever enjoy being drunk? Personally, no.
No.
But I'm.
As someone who had issues with that before, no, I just never enjoyed it.
I have a question for you. This is unrelated to well, it's only unrelated in the sense that he never asked this. Did you ever look at his area, like his entire area, or did you just see him and then focus on the questions? Because I will admit, I did not really notice the bookshelf.
Like the bookshelf? Yeah, I've been looking at things like the
I never really looked at that
the bucket
until
of
I was like,
organs.
I'm starting to take in his room, and I'm like, oh, that's like a pig with a bow.
I've mostly been looking at this. Like, as you were talking, I was kind of just looking at this, and I was like, does that say, like, Austin? Like Ains? Like, what is this? It looks like it's something written backwards, but I can't really do anything about that.
This is Dr. Rafa. We got some who murdered the bear.
Right. Who murdered Sayaka?
Not just the bear.
You like tattoos.
Do you like tattoos?
I don't have anything against tattoos.
No, but the question is,
I don't have any, and I don't necessarily. I don't like or dislike them.
Don't dislike them. It's not a question of do you dislike them. It's a question of do you prefer would you prefer someone who had tattoos or would you prefer someone who didn't? Like they were the same person. Like somehow two people are exactly the same. One person has tattoos and the other one doesn't. Would you prefer to go to the person with tattoos?
I see no difference. Honestly, I really didn't. But
you're not a fan. You're not exactly a fan of tattoos. You don't.
I mean, it depends. If the tattoo is something I specifically like, then yeah. But if there's something I specifically hate, then no, I hate the tattoo. Tattoo is like artwork. You can't just say, do you like art, but not specify like what kind of art. Because art comes in all sorts of
Well,
different
the thing
forms
is,
and
like,
sizes.
when people dislike, from my understanding, when people dislike tattoos, it's like,
I would say it's because they have a thing against tattoos in general.
Needles, or
right?
Because they don't want because. But the reason why I said my question was the way is that it's the question of would you rather go to the person no matter let's say they both they have the only difference between the two, like they're somehow copy clones, is that one has tattoos and the other one doesn't. If you wouldn't go to the person with the tattoos, then I would say just say no. You don't like them or dislike them. You just don't care about them. So no. You don't care about
I'd say I do, because in my analogy, right? Okay. You know how I said like it's like, do you like art? Because tattooing is a form of art. You're making an artwork, and how there's, and I actually answered my own question and like reasoning with it is like, no, I can't say that I like all art, but I'd still say I like art because if there's a few that I do like. So if there's only a few tattoos I like, I still like tattoos.
I would say really no. Do you enjoy being high in any form? I've been described as high when I've never had anything, but I mean, it wasn't all that enjoyable, so I guess no.
Nah, I mean, of course not, man. Fucking.
Well, no, sometimes when I'm really tired, I sound really stupid, and I make really dumb, I say really dumb things.
You sound like you're in a stupor. Right.
Yeah, and so I sound like I'm high or something, and it's just because I just haven't had enough sleep or something. But no, I don't particularly enjoy. From my understanding, I don't enjoy being high because I've never really had the experience myself. You can't really enjoy something without experiencing it. Is the reason. Right?
That's your reasoning,
you
right?
You get that logic. You know, you can't like something without knowing what it is. Or more like you don't know, you can't like it without knowing how it feels. Do you believe you have a soul?
Fucking, I don't know, man.
If you asked me a few years ago, I would say no.
Driving. You're right. When it comes to like coming home after a long day of driving or something, a joint is kind of nice. It'll help with back pain. I can't deny that.
I guess the reason I would say I didn't have one before was that after I got bullied, I basically resigned myself into not being a person, and so I basically became a background character. And I'd say I didn't really have a soul then.
I believe consciousness is soul. I believe consciousness is basically
I just realized I could have made another Soul Hackers reference just now because we literally asked this episode 1, and then the whole destroy the world with one button was another Soul Hackers reference that I did make. Did you cry this week?
Did you cry this week? No.
Wait, did I?
I don't really cry.
Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, I'm actually gonna look at something real quick. I would say it was when we couldn't record. It was like. Or no, when the first time we recorded was Saturday, so yes, I have, because was it Saturday?
My God.
Yeah, because Friday was no power, so I think Saturday was the day we recorded, I think. Because it was,
right.
It was Saturday, so or no, it might have been before that, actually. It might have been, I think it was a little bit before that, so no, I guess no. I didn't cry in the week of recording this. Because that was a little bit longer ago, because that was before all the power outages. So yeah. It's definitely been more than a week.
Alright.
Are you upset with someone right now? No.
No.
Is there someone you're not
Is there someone you're not being completely honest with daily? No. Do you understand how this works yet?
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
Pretty
sure, understand how this works yet? Yeah. You answered... Wait, if you've answered the question twice, the truth of it, yes, that may have changed. Yeah, I get that. I remember this one.
It's not about answering the questions. It's about the time you spent answering them and the combination of what you answer them in.
So tell me what we're
it's about many different variables you never guessed. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. Are you wondering if the end of this test is coming soon based on the previous answer your question you just asked. I wasn't,
I
but
am,
now
because
I
we
am.
are at 15.
I
We
tell
are
you
at
that the
an hour
entire
now.
process was planted for you, specifically for you, to learn something about yourself, and if anyone else bothers you to do this, it's by part of intention. Would you believe it? No, I'm not important enough.
You did
Are you
hear me,
afraid
right?
of being abandoned?
No.
Yeah, we're at an hour.
Yeah, we're at an hour.
We should.
Are you afraid of being
think.
abandoned? Are you? Like,
I
are
mean,
you gonna say yes?
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
say
probably.
I would
'Cause, like-
say myself, no, because I know the people and I'm
Like,
not
is
worried
it
about them
like? Do
abandoning
I
me.
have a fear of it? Like, I've been abandoned before, so I have a trauma of it, and like, it can bother me. But like, am I gonna actually let it like bother me for like a long time? No. Do I fear that I'm just like gonna be up and left? No. So I guess in that sense, then no. But like in the sense
Are
of
you
like
afraid of being abandoned?
being
I
abandoned
feel
in
like,
general,
okay, so let's
I
change,
do
I
have
was gonna
like
say,
anxiety
hold
based
on, let me
around
change
it.
the question.
But no.
Let's say that you are abandoned. Is that what you're afraid of? Like, let's say that, like
No.
just randomly, everyone
Because with the question earlier, I said I could live alone quite happily if I knew what was happening.
Yeah, I would say no.
So like that's
Like, just, and it's only by
like
the
it's not the
reasoning
biggest
that I
deal.
know the
It'd
people.
just be a bit of questions. Like I'd have a question of like why.
Are you
Afraid of dying alone? No.
No, because I mean it's not
That
that
could
hard to die
happen, and
alone.
it doesn't make a difference. Yeah.
Are you worried
You
that one day
worry that one day you'll
unexpectedly
be
murdered?
unexpectedly murdered. No, in
because
fact,
being
I
murdered
believe
implies
it
that
to
someone else
be.
that has the rage and tendencies to kill you, and I don't think most people. I mean, it's possible.
I don't think it's that most people have it either. You're right.
I was gonna say
I don't
most.
think most
I was
people
saying
have it
that
either.
not
And on top of that,
not most have it. Have the tendency
that's
of
what I was
murder.
saying. I was saying
Yeah.
that's what I was saying. Not most have it as
Oh,
well.
okay.
Like most people wouldn't just straight up and kill someone. But
Yeah.
I don't worry that I'll be up
No,
and
because
unexpectedly killed.
Because that would imply you're expecting. Well, no, it's unexpectedly. Still no, because I'm not worried about it. The question is, are you worried about this?
Right. I'm not worried about it, and I'm kind of expecting it in general just as much as I'm expecting something else. Because I'm expecting death. Like, you can't not expect death. That's just something that's going to happen.
Are you always on guard, waiting to fend off an attack? No, I used to be when I was in middle school. And high school.
Well, yeah, you're kind of right. I get tense, right? Like, I am tense a lot of times. There's times where I am just, like, straight up on guard constantly.
How I take this question, right, is I think it's asking on a daily, like,
right.
Are you normally at your house? Like, let's say that you're at your house. Are you constantly on guard, even if there's no reason? Like in most cases, you don't always need to be on guard. That's not really a real thing that needs to happen.
It's not so much anymore. It's not so much anymore. Like I said before, right, I had trauma and I used to like do it a bunch, but it isn't so much anymore. I'm still like this where I am like on guard just like instinctively, but I'm not like expecting just an attack randomly.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not.
I'm more just tense because I'm tense.
This is how it was after I got bullied, because I figured that, hey, if I make sure I don't exist, then no one can target me. Do you feel like I
know you yet?
No.
No.
You don't know what my anime list is. Have you ever heard, have you heard any strange noise while answering these questions? No. My headphones are really good at noise canceling.
I have enough information about you. The skips answer and you took loads of time to respond or answer quickly without reading or understand properly. Been able to tell. Calculating your results.
Hour and 4 minutes. This took us 2 hours to do.
Being judged? Son of a bitch. We're slow.
Well, it doesn't help that we went into the questions really hard.
Based on what you told me, this is what I can conclude. You're not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. And that, in fact, alone is what makes you incredibly special. Your scars are reminders of what didn't kill you. Your mistakes are who you were. Lesson learned are what you needed to be who you knew you could be all along. All right, nihilism, and just overall, like things that knock us down will like make us stronger. Everything makes sense. Okay, well, you don't have to call me out in this first line. People who pay more attention to.
You want me to read this, or because you're going into inner monologue slowly.
Right. Sorry. Forgive yourself for the past. People you felt you should have paid more attention to, the people you felt you should have given more of a chance, and the people you didn't treat the best. You're not the person. You don't have to be that person again. Every single second of every single day is an opportunity to change and be the person we wish to be. Agreed. I'm already on this.
Oh, hey, it's that
one piece of advice I must offer you is that your time is not infinite, and opportunities aren't either.
It's the One Piece, you know, that one thing that we both like.
I'm understanding of this. Okay.
What? The One
Great,
Piece?
man.
He said, what do you mean? What do you even mean? It's not
the One Piece is
it's
real. Fucking. Can we get my tires? Sorry. Anyways, infinite and your opportunities aren't either.
You read this.
Understood this a while ago. You're not able to change the past, but you can absolutely change the present, which will vastly alter your future. Agreed. We're all on this. You got to learn from the past to change the present, which will alter your future. Agreed. If only you believed in yourself as much as I believe in you. If you could see what I see, never doubt yourself again. Keep at it, making changes and flourish. Your secret word is appreciate.
Do you want me to write that down?
Will come in handy.
You can.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second. I gotta get the notebook, and then I'll probably move it to Discord afterwards. What are you gonna do after this? Real quick, while I write this down. What are you gonna do after this?
The test part 2.
Okay.
The next game I'm playing is the second part of the test, obviously.
Shit. Where's my...
This will be one after another series of the test.
Here's the other thing I have to ask. We are an hour and 7 minutes. Am I going to split this up in post?
No need. Let's just keep it together. I know it's a longer video, but like we'll just...
The second question I have is...
It's worth it, I think.
Should we make a playlist of the tests, all the tests, for each other? Because when I was thinking originally, because like normally we make a playlist for the series or for the game, but in this case we're both going to be playing the game. So really, it should be. What I'm thinking we should do is make both playlists say Shadows or Connor play
Shadows test. And Connor the test.
Connor and then
right.
Takes a
and
test,
Shadows,
and Shadow takes the
and
test.
Shadow the test. And we just make it release in order of each individual episode, and also by game, first, second, third. We'll have it be all on that line.
Yeah.
In one playlist under a thing, because they're all connected. I think. I'm assuming you just put in the word appreciate in the second test.
You can put your keyword in the next one, but I don't know. Appreciate.
Alright.
Okay. Got it.
We gotta hurry this up. Cause
I got it.
Now that we're, is that just it?
Yep.
Alright. I guess pull up the end card. Secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session, leave it in a comment for us. It'll be selected based on your answers.
Don't worry about that. They've already done a bunch of games already.
Alright, they've already done it, right.
Alright. End card's up. You're free.
This is an opportunity for you to be a part of history, chance to do something greater, secret word in the comments.
Don't worry, he's just reading the text.
You know how much to be part of a secret name. Appreciate any comments, blah blah blah. Take time to answer the questions, and we'll sense very soon. Trust me on that.
End card.
Hypothesis Rising and Test Final Elevation will be out soon. I already have them, and we'll be doing those next. Okay, great.
Those are 2 games.
Okay, now that the credits are going, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hold on, do I take down the end card or do I leave it up? Like, are the end credits an actual thing?
No, leave up.
Okay.
There was, but they're over.
Okay.
Leave it up. Like, there was like not even 5 seconds of end credits. So, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section below, or click on the link get to the Discord by clicking on the link in the description below or in the About section. You'll find our other medias as well.
Other links down there and in the About section are their medias as they're associated.
There are, yes, exactly. The series will be on the left of the test, and no, it'll be on the right. The series is on the right. And then what YouTube suggests will be on the left. Thank you all so much for watching. Oh God.
This has never changed.
I'm sorry. I got pissed, man.
This will never change.
Give me a break. Give me a. Oh, look, I know. Okay.
We'll see you next time. Oh, shades.